Osamu Dazai, from Bungo Stray Dogs, is known for his mysterious past, strange behavior, and obsession with death. But what if it's more than just a character quirk? What if he is actually immortal, forced to live through lifetime after lifetime, remembering every one? This theory might change how you see every move he makes, and every life he tries to end. Bungo Stray Dogs is full of supernatural abilities, literary references, and psychological depth. Among all its characters, Dazai stands out not just for his dark humor and suicidal tendencies, but for the way he always seems to know more than he should. Could he have lived through this all before? Today, we're diving into the theory that Dazai isn't just smart, he's immortal, and he's tired of it. One of Dazai's most well-known traits is his constant talk of suicide. From trying bizarre double suicides with women to jumping into rivers, it's played off as dark comedy. But there's more beneath the surface. What if Dazai doesn't want to die because of depression, but because he physically can't die? In many mythologies and supernatural stories, immortality becomes a curse. After centuries or millennia of watching the world change, people die and nothing matter. A person may long for one thing: a way out. Dazai's obsession with death might be the result of centuries of failed attempts to end his own existence. Dazai's ability, no longer human, allows him to nullify any other ability on contact. It's passive, always active, instantly neutralizing. But here's the catch. We've never seen a downside to it, and it always works flawlessly. What if this ability doesn't just cancel others, but also prevents his own death? No poison, no power, no ability-based attack can affect him. What if this ability also resets his cells, slows aging, or blocks fatal injury altogether? He could have lived through wars, empires, and revolutions, dying again and again, only to wake up still breathing. Dazai often acts goofy or careless, but when the situation turns serious, he becomes unnervingly competent. He's a master tactician, strategist, and manipulator. He knows how people think. He predicts outcomes before they unfold, and he always seems to be several moves ahead of even the smartest enemies. How does a man barely in his 20s have this much wisdom and control? The theory suggests he's lived hundreds of lives. He's been a soldier, a spy, a killer, a victim. Now he plays the fool because he's tired of playing the monster. Immortal characters across fiction often act oddly, detached, sardonic, and deeply philosophical. Dazai fits that mold perfectly. He constantly references literature, death, and futility. His behavior swings between childish pranks and cold manipulation. He forms attachments, but always keeps distance. He looks for someone who can understand him, but never expects to find them. These are all signs of someone who has seen too much, someone who has lived too long and no longer sees meaning in anything. Take a look at Dazai's relationships. He mentors Atsushi, but never fully opens up. He worked closely with Chuya, but always kept secrets. Even Oda, his most human connection, was someone he tried to shield from the truth. Why? Because according to the theory, Dazai has watched everyone he's ever loved die. No matter how many lives he builds, they crumble. He remains, they don't. So now he avoids attachment, not out of fear, but out of exhaustion. Remember Bungo Stray Dogs is built around authors and literature? Osamu Dazai, the real one, wrote No Longer Human, a story about a man who feels completely alienated from society. The title of Dazai's ability isn't random, it's thematic. He is no longer human because he has lost what it means to be one. Immortality often strips away empathy, identity, and purpose. In every life, Dazai tries to find meaning and fails. His immortality, if real, is not a gift. It's a curse, one he never asked for and can never escape. So, is he really immortal? Has he lived through lifetimes of pain, loss, and regret? Maybe. Or maybe he just carries the weight of someone who feels like he has lived 1,000 lives. Either way, his mystery is part of what makes him unforgettable. What do you believe? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, sometimes the strangest theories hold the most truth.